They thought they were doing good, but it made people worse. Why mental health apps are under scrutiny. As experts worry over privacy issues, ineffectiveness, and even harm, the UK is looking at whether the plethora of digital mental health tools need regulating. What if I told you one of the strongest choices you could make was the choice to ask for help? Says a young, 20-something woman in a red sweater, before recommending that viewers seek out counseling. This advert, promoted on Instagram and other social media platforms, is just one of many campaigns created by the California-based company BetterHelp, which offers to connect users with online therapists. The need for sophisticated digital alternatives to conventional face-to-face therapy has been well established in recent years. If we go by the latest data for NHS talking therapy services, 1.76 million people were referred for treatment in 2022 to 23, while 1.22 million actually started working with a therapist in person. While companies like BetterHelp are hoping to address some of the barriers that prevent people from seeking therapy, such as a dearth of trained practitioners in their area, or finding a therapist they can relate to, there is a concerning side to many of these platforms. Namely, what happens to the considerable amounts of deeply sensitive data they gather in the process. Moves are now underway in the UK to look at regulating these apps, and awareness of potential harm is growing. Last year, the U.S. Federal Trade Commission handed BetterHelp a $7.8 million fine after the agency found that it had deceived consumers and shared sensitive data with third parties for advertising purposes, despite promising to keep such information private. BetterHelp representatives did not respond to a request for comment from the Observer. Instead of being an isolated exception, research suggests that such privacy violations are too common within the vast industry of mental health apps, which includes virtual therapy services, mood trackers, mental fitness coaches, digitized forms of cognitive behavioral therapy, and chatbots.